Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and happy Chuseok for all those celebrating around Korea. I've been living in Korea for almost 8 years now and I have been always surprised whenever I go to a Korean household. Actually, there are some items that every Korean will be having in their household, whether they're living in a big apartment or in a small studio. There are some essential items that you will be finding in every Korean household. So, in this video, I'll be introducing to you 10 of these items that I have found in my in-laws' home. Number 1, digital door lock. If you come to Korea, you will be surprised that every household will have a digital door lock except very few old places. Door locks are actually very easy to unlock and much more convenient than using physical keys. You don't need to bring your key with you all the time. People want everything around them to be fast and convenient, and having a door lock enables them to avoid being worried about losing their keys, especially with kids. After coming to Korea, I actually feel much lighter for not having to bother looking for my keys whenever I have to go out. But let me tell you a fun story about door locks. If you have ever watched a Korean horror movie, that sound of beep 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 will scare the hell out of you at night, especially if you're living by yourself. Number 2, smart toilet seats. Koreans are very sensitive when it comes to technology, especially in bathrooms. Not only inside households, but you will find smart bidets in hotels and public bathrooms as well. These bidets actually were introduced to Korea in 1990 and installed as separate seats at first. They have several functions like the wiper, hot water, cold water, and also smart wireless remote control that controls the lid automatically, and a sensor on the seat that makes the toilet flush automatically after you get up.
이거는 약간 미스트처럼 엉덩이에 뿌려주는 거고 이거는 약간 샤워기 물줄기처럼
샤워기.
이건 잘 모르겠네. 그리고 이거는 건조시켜주는 거야.
건조시켜주는 거야?
건조시켜주는 거고 그리고 스파.
오, 스파까지 마사지? Number 3, Piggy Bank money. In Korea, actually, pigs are a symbol of fortune and wealth. It's also seen as a symbol of good luck. If someone in Korea dreams of pigs, it also symbolizes fertility or a sign to go right now and buy a lotto. That's one of the reasons young kids in Korea use piggy banks to save coins in almost every household. This is a piggy bank. And actually it was used by my husband when he was a kid. Number 4, air purifiers. As I said before, Koreans are very sensitive when it comes to new technologies. The country tries to introduce new technological solutions to every problem so that citizens can enjoy a convenient life. Air purifiers are a must in Korea since the air pollution has become an increasing threat to people and the environment. Seoul is actually amongst one of the worst cities when it comes to air pollution because of rapid industrialization and yellow dust. So, Koreans use masks and air purifiers to breathe cleaner air indoors. These amazing air purifiers will clean your air indoors in few minutes and will even notify you when the air quality is bad. You will also find air purifiers in public spaces like marts, banks, cinemas, etc. Number 5, smart video door phone. Most Koreans will have a doorbell, embedded camera, and microphone. If you push the doorbell button, people inside can see and hear you. Korean people use delivery system a lot, so this is a very convenient technology to check who's outside and open the door for them without going out.
그리고 진짜 좋은 게 뭐냐면 애들 있는 집에 진짜 좋은 게 여기 가면은 CCTV가 있거든? 그럼 이제 놀이터에서 애들이 노는 걸 볼 수 있어?
Number 6, rice cooker. Rice cooker culture in Korea has a very long history. As you may already know, rice is completely indispensable for Korean meals. Therefore, rice cookers are now one of the must-have items inside a Korean household. These amazing higher-end models can now speak and cook their rice, even matching your taste. They can distinguish between white rice, brown rice, and they have also a feature that enables you to preserve leftover rice in the perfect humidity. Number 7, water purifier. Back in my hometown, actually I used to drink water from tap. But in Korea, drinking from taps is not common. Even though water quality is quite clean, people avoid drinking from taps because of external factors that might be harmful to their health, like rusted pipes. So they just choose to use water purifiers instead. These devices offer hot and cold filtered water and will be found in most public buildings like restaurants, hospitals, and others. Number 8, kimchi refrigerator. Kimchi is actually one of the first food that will come to your mind when you think about Korea. Kimchi is a fermented vegetable with seasoning. And as every fermented food, it smells, it stinks, and might easily get rotten if not put in the right temperature. That's why Koreans will use a special kimchi refrigerator to keep their kimchi fresh. In the past, people used to dig a hole in the ground and bury the crack to preserve the kimchi. But with this new technology, kimchi now can be maintained in the proper condition and be stored even longer. Number 9, these typical tableware. Actually, when I first came to Korea, I was amazed to find the exact same tableware in almost every Korean household that I went to. I have been invited to Korean and non-Korean households before, but I've only seen them in Korean households. I was really curious about the reason why only Korean people buy this set. They love it because first of all, it's very thick and they think it's really high quality because the drawing doesn't wash off easily when put in the washing machine and really goes for years and years. And another reason was just because Korean ajumas or Korean housewives really love flowers. This line is actually called Botanic Flower Garden, and as you see, every plate will have a different flower design. And I heard from my mother-in-law that actually it's fun to collect this line because whenever she collects it, she finds it fun to find different flowers in every plate, and it's quite fun to collect. Number 10, this is actually not an item but rather a custom. You will find a sofa in almost every Korean household, but you will be surprised that nobody sits on the sofa, but they would rather sit on the floor even when visitors come. Korean people sit on the floor more than sitting on their sofas, and this is a lifestyle in Korea. In Korea, floor is used for sitting, eating, playing, hanging out, watching TV, and even sleeping. Whenever I go to my in-laws, we never use the sofa. Everyone sits like this the whole day, evening, and we even sleep here after watching a movie. This preference is deeply rooted in Korean culture, and we call it floor-sitting culture, or in Korean 자식보나. And it dates back to many years when ondol, the Korean traditional underfloor heating system, was developed. And thanks to it, people got accustomed to sitting on the floor and sleeping on the floor directly just to feel the warmth. Today, I introduced to you 10 items that you will definitely find in a Korean household. If you don't believe me, I bet you visit a Korean household and look for these items when you visit Korea. If you liked today's video, don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button for more contents to come. See you next time!